I'm sure you clicked in this video today to get some answers about the microneedling procedure for acne scars and textured skin. In this video, I'm actually going to talk to you guys about my second procedure that I just had done this weekend and also see if you can see some differences in my skin after the second session. If you're really curious about if this is something you want to do for yourself, then you probably want to go ahead and keep watching. Hi y'all, and welcome back to my channel if you've been here for a bit. If you are new, I am so glad that you are here. My name is Caron, and my channel is dedicated to those that feel just a little bit lost in beauty. I was actually once there too, and through the magic of YouTube, I actually learned how to do my makeup, do my hair, and find products that actually work for my skin. What I would really love is that you would consider subscribing to what I call the Reformed Tomboy family and hitting that notification bell so that you can be alerted every time I upload, which is actually every single Friday. I also have an e-blast that goes out to my Reformed Tomboy family with just exclusive stuff just for those guys. I would love to see you consider subscribing to that as well, and you can do all of that in the description box below. As of now, let's go ahead and jump into today's content, and that is going to be all about microneedling the second time that I've went to get it done. I've got some notes here for you guys. I've got clips for the procedure, so let's actually jump right in. So I went in Saturday for my second treatment, and the first treatment I had was on January 30th of 2018, so right around 8 weeks or so. And I just cannot say enough good things about where I go. I actually go to the Aesthetic Center here in Sarasota, and I found that place through the magic of Yelp. You guys know, probably all of us use Yelp at some point. I actually look for restaurants on Yelp. It's like one of my favorite things to do. Be like, ooh, how many stars does this one have? Where are we gonna go? Is it less than 4? No, we're not. That's kind of how I found the Aesthetic Center, and the Aesthetic Center was actually rated #1 here in the Sarasota area. If you live here in Southwest Florida, there really is no place to go that is gonna rise to what the Aesthetic Center is. I can honestly say that they are completely professional. The staff is. I am treated just amazingly. The way that I'm cared for as a patient is unbelievable. I've never had that kind of customer service in anything that I've been in, and I so appreciate it. This Saturday was my second session, and so I actually still have about 4 more treatments to go. We are actually doing a total of 6, and I kind of want to just for a second talk about why. Really what you should do if you are considering this is that you really want to get at least 3, because it typically takes about 90 days for collagen to start to reproduce. So it's kind of that old saying of the work you put in today is not going to show up for 90 days. It's kind of the same concept here. But for those people who have had like cystic acne or acne in general, where you've just created scars and you've got texture or big pores, that would be me. It might take a little bit longer to see some results. As far as the sessions go, it's really something that you can kind of determine as you go, as your results kind of start to show through. But for me, I really wanted to do 6 sessions and make sure that I hit it as fast and like an aggressive as not really as fast, but as aggressively as I could. Girl, you know I'm trying to look filtered all the time. That's exactly the goal here, right? That's everybody's goal. So the actual goal in the session from this weekend was to go a bit more aggressive on my skin than what we did the first round. To be honest, the truthful goal was like to bleed. And I know that that sounds super crazy, but the idea behind this is to create an injury, to get it to bleed, stop the bleeding, which causes obviously inflammation, and then allow the body to actually do what it does and heal itself. I think, like, from what I understand is that we actually stop producing collagen around 25 years old. So if you're 24 and you're watching this video, girl, you better live it up, because you only got a little time left before your body says, collagen is done, bye, I'm out. And then of course the aging process really begins at 25, and you should start really taking care of your skin for sure if you're not right now. Because obviously it's kind of a downhill slope from there. Anyway, but basically the whole idea behind that is that we want to actually reproduce collagen for my skin. Collagen does a lot for us. It gives our skin strength, it gives it elasticity, it actually removes dead skin cells, and really, short story long, it actually just gives us a more youthful appearance, and that is what I'm trying to go for. I'm 32. I'd like to just freeze frame where I'm at in life right now and not get any older ever. Just, you know, like, this is it. This is where I want to freeze it. So basically what we did is that we actually decided that we would go deeper in some of the parts that we didn't go as deep last time. So with microneedling in a procedure in a clinical office, you can actually go up to 2 millimeters deep within the skin. And of course we went that deep on the cheeks last time, but what we did is that places like the forehead and places on the chin and even on the cheeks, we went more aggressively. From what I remember, we didn't go as deep on certain places, and so what we did was just kind of stepped up the game. if we went 0.25 somewhere, I think this time we went 0.5. And then there was a lot of like stamping, and you'll actually see some of that in the footage. So let's actually roll right into the footage from this weekend so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about and actually see the inflammation start to take place on my face. I'll see you in just a bit. Hey guys, I am back today at the Aesthetic Center. I am getting ready to undergo my second session with microneedling, and I'm sitting here with Miss Linda Goforth. And so I think we were just gonna kind of recap for you guys just what we're doing today and kind of what we've done before. So I'm 8 weeks out. The first session went super well. My first 24 hours I was red and, you know, looked sunburned and all of that, but I noticed an immediate difference the next day. So kind of what can I expect today going through this for the second time, and like what's your goal with my skin?
Right. Lauren's issue with her skin is that she's had acne as a teen, and she's had some changes in her texture and tone of her skin. So we're going to do today is we're going to do her second microneedling treatment. We're going to go about 2 millimeters deep, especially around the cheek area where she has a little bit more of the rough looking texture. And our goal is to really, we're going to make her skin bleed. That's what we have to do to help, to help just stimulate the collagen production and just the cell turnover. And so we're going to go a little bit more aggressive today. It's going to look good, a little bit bloody, but that's what we want. We need that in order to stimulate the healing cascade.
I want to introduce you guys to Miss Jamie. She is new here at the Aesthetic Center, and we are actually going to be doing a lot of training today with Jamie. So she's been doing microneedling for a bit, but she's going to be doing a lot of my face today. So I wanted you guys to meet her and kind of learn her face and her name a little bit, since she is here at the Aesthetic Center.
Hi guys, my name's Jamie, and I just graduated from nurse practitioner school, and I just joined the Aesthetic Center as an NP, and I've been getting trained by Linda. She's amazing, and I'm excited to learn more from her and start Lauren's treatment.
Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and get started officially now, but just wanted you to meet her since you didn't see her in the first video. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Alright, so Linda always cleans my face super thoroughly, as you can see. She uses HIPAA cleanse and then alcohol, and now we're actually starting the procedure. So one of the things that's super cool about this is there's actually 3 different passes that she makes. She goes horizontally, vertically, and then actually goes in a diagonal line. And she does this on each section of my face, so I think that's pretty cool. So of course she's using the human growth factor, that's what's in the syringe, and they put that on my face, mix it around, and then that's actually when they actually use the needles, is once that is mixed around. As you can see, my face is starting to bleed a little bit more too on the center of my forehead. And the pain is starting to get a little intense at this point. So one of the things that she gave me was this little yellow guy here called Mr. Buzz. And I put this on my collarbone and press against it as she's going. And it actually takes my mind off the fact that this is a little bit more intense for me. It actually vibrates once I put it on my collarbone, and so my brain doesn't really know the difference between what's going on, and it just kind of helps numb the pain a little bit, which is great. Okay, we were so excited, first side done, so we decided to be silly and do a thumbs up at the camera and a little wink from me. And now we're going on the other side, which Jamie is doing, and she did such a great job, you guys. She has such like care for whoever she is working on. It was one of the coolest things to know that she really cared about how much pain I was in and was trying to be gentle with me. So they're doing my nose, of course. That was not a super painful place at all, just the end and the tip of my nose. And then what they did is, once we were done with the entire face, they just went back over areas that actually might have needed just a bit more, that they could see would be basically that we'd be able to hit again with a little bit more aggression. And that's just mainly those spots that I had a lot of texture on, or other acne scars. So that's what they did there.
I made it, guys.
Yay! And then after everything was said and done, they cleaned up my face and put sunscreen on me so that I would not get burned. And that was a wrap on that part. Oh my gosh. Okay, we just laughed a ton trying to figure out where to stand in all of this. But I'm actually done. My face looks like a tomato. I'm so excited how this went today. Obviously the pain is a little bit more today because we went more aggressive, but it's totally worth it because we're really trying to make some good changes for my face. So thank you guys so much for doing this for me, and thank you guys for being here watching it. And of course we will go at this again on my 3rd treatment about 4 to 6 weeks from now. We'll see you then. All right, so hopefully that footage helped you guys kind of see the aggressive attack that we did on my face Saturday. So how's my skin today? It's probably a great question that you guys might be wondering. So today's day 3, I guess, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And I have a full face of makeup on and it is looking really good. I'm so excited with how smooth my skin is looking. Let me kind of get in the camera for you guys up close. It is amazing how smooth, especially in this region right here, that my skin is starting to look, my chin. Honestly, it's just like I'm seeing a lot of that texture just kind of disappear. And after the first day, as you guys saw from the photos that I kind of just dropped in there, my skin was actually pretty irritated. I woke up the next day and I still had like a pretty red section right here. In between my eyebrows was pretty red and some spotty redness on my cheeks. And that's just because of how aggressive that we went. So overall, I mean, and now I'm doing great. I had to do a little spot concealing today. I'm a little broke out, which is probably other things going on, but that is just really it. It's just done such a great job. I was more inflamed this time than I was the last time, but that's obviously because of the aggression. Overall, I am just super happy with how my skin is looking. And again, I really shouldn't be seeing a whole lot of results right now because it's just the second phase of this. So my hope is that next month after I go for phase 3 or session 3, that I will even be seeing more results than I do right now. My question for you guys today is, based upon my experience and results, are you guys considering doing microneedling for yourself? I would love to hear from you. So drop your answers down in the comments below. That is actually the only way that I can connect with you guys. As I said last week, I'm pretty much just talking to myself until somebody is actually watching this. So please connect with me. That's how I want to connect with you. All right, y'all, so that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If we haven't connected on social media, let's actually do that. My links are right here, so come find me. And of course, if you haven't, please subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I will see you next Friday where you can learn to get just a bit more girly with me. #ReformTomboyFamily. I'll see you then.